Alright, what is up everybody? Nils Infinity here, back at it again. This time we're going to be playing some Black Desert. So hopefully you guys enjoy. We're going to get in. I'm going to create a new character just to show you guys kind of how the character creation goes and how all of that works. And then we'll just jump into a server that I'll probably play with other characters on and give you guys an idea of how that looks. And that way we get a first playthrough, so I won't skip anything. I'll just play through showing you guys how the whole intro is. But yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys are ready for an excellent time. This game is fucking awesome. Probably have like 8 or 9 hours into it, just checking it out. But I've only played that with one class, so we're gonna do a different class just to show you. And with that being said, I will say this game is kind of in the similarity to like a WoW. Kind of like a WoW style game. Or like a New Age almost. But either way, with that being said, I think it's fucking cool. And I like that it's not economy driven. So even though there is like an economy, it's not driven by the economy. So yeah, there's fucking tons to do, and it was on sale for literally $1. So yeah, hey, you can't beat it. I've already gotten well over my money's worth for sure. But with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and jump in and see what we can get into. So you can come here to the settings on here, and you can, come in here, adjust everything. I put it to English, no watermark. Chat filters English here. You can click like performance, you can do optimization, camera performance, workers and pets, show only my pets, show all pets, so on and so forth. Come in here to display. This one right here is full screen window. I don't really know why it pops up like that, but I like having it on window on full screen. Apply that really quick. Alright. So you come up here, display, boom, I got it at 1920, 1080p. Like I said, high. We'll see. If I have to adjust anything, I can come through here, but I mean, it has all sorts of stuff that you can come through and adjust on here. I mean, it's fucking crazy. You got audio. Generally, when I run audio, I put everything about 70. On my overall, effects, music, I usually turn down really low, just to be safe. Sometimes some music's copyrighted, so 70, and then I just did fairy volume, left it at the 50. You go to general settings, like I said, for the language and stuff, and then you just hit confirm, boom. Alright, so we're going to come in here and start. Bam, it's going to take us here. So what I've learned was, with the seasons being open here, these ones here specifically, so there's this large list here. I'm in the NA, so, that way you see what servers I'm on. But here's all the servers you can play on. So these ones here, though, when you create a character and play on either one of these, that character is the only character you can play on these servers with, because they are considered a season character. So whatever one you pick first and start with, that's going to be the character that can only play in these. It's kind of like this novice one's like a beginner. It's an introduction to how to play, whatnot. You don't have to worry about like PvP conflict, stuff like that. And then, like I said, when you get out of that, you can get into other ones. Like this is a experience boost, so you can play in these ones. So what we'll probably do is create a character in here and, show you how that works. So like, let's say I'm going to play here. You would hit enter. And down here, you just pretty much set which server you want to go to as your main and so on and so forth. And everything. So we're gonna see, make sure everything looks good quality wise, try to get the best, cleanest gameplay. But this is the chick that I'm using right now, right here. That's who I'm using right here as my season character that can only go in those like certain servers. I created some others because this is how I was figuring it out, like what could go in what. So then I have like this chick here, her, she's a Corsair. This one here, you know, so different ones. I'm just showing you like ones I've created that I want to play. So, but I'll show you. So I'll show you guys like how you create a character and all of that and everything. So like, let's say you want to create a character, so you can hit create character. Let's see, more characters available, slots, use character expansion, increase slots. Okay, so I've already created enough here, but that's fine. So let's see, this one here. See, I liked how that one came out. I liked how this one came out. This one's awesome. This one's pretty good. But let's see. I got her eyes pretty on point here. So this one here is pretty dope. But what we'll do is we can delete this character because I haven't done anything with them yet, so I'm not too worried. So Nils Infinity 4. Alright, so I'll be Nils Infinity 4. Yes. Alright, so let's see. Create a character. Hold on. 4, 11, 29, 12, 16. Alright, so 12, 16. So I gotta wait a couple minutes, I guess, to be able to create this one. So that's fine. Let's say if I was gonna go in trial. Trial characters. Nah. Alright, we'll just have to wait a couple minutes for this one to go away, and I'll show you. But you can, like, look at this. If you get the expansion, like, look at how many characters you can create. And then you could take these characters, and, like, let's say you're on a server, you can literally take and go to, like, exit the game, but instead you select a different one that you want to load in and play. So, that's fucking pretty badass. So we're just waiting a couple minutes. They give you a chance where if you accidentally canceled. What up, T-Wise? Thank you for stopping by, bro. Thank you for playing some sound alerts. Yeah, thank you for touching my twalala. I might have to adjust the graphics down a little bit. We will see when we get in game and stuff. I'm trying to run it at the best quality on here, so. Right. Okay, just making sure that's not lagging there. So what's cool is that's the first time knowing that. I've never had to delete a character, but deleting this character, it's nice that they give you this little time frame of, so at 12:16 my time, which is only 2 minutes away, it'll officially be deleted. But if I accidentally did that, you have a chance to cancel. So it looks like they give you like a 4-minute window to cancel if needed, which that's fucking pretty cool. So let's see what we can get into. Like I said, I'm just getting rid of this one here just because I want to show you character creation. So what I could do is pick her again, redo her, or just do a different person altogether. Don't really matter to me. But like I said, so this is the one chick I'm using. She should be the Guardian. And then like I said, then I got like a Corsair here. What's cool is you could zoom out, like I can zoom out, show you like, like this. I could zoom in and, like show you up close, which is something cool. And then, like I said, I got her. She's like a dark something. I can't remember. But I ended up creating her, made her hair look like this, and everything. I'll show you all these classes of like who it is. So pretty dope though, huh? Let's see if I zoom in. Yeah, it's as much as it'll let me zoom in with her. I was gonna show your eyes. Her eyes are freaking dope on this one. Alright. So that one should be deleting here in a second. She's got a mask on, so that's what I'm rocking. Okay. Deletion scheduled for 12/16. 11/29. Today is the 29th. Yep. 12/16. Let's go here. Maybe I had to go to server select then come back. I don't know. I'm not sure. Alright, so we're coming here. We're just gonna play on this first one. And look, there we go. Oh yeah, so you back out and come right back in. So now I'm gonna create a character. Boom. So these are the different classes. This shows you like their abilities here. You could see like read like a little description of them here. You can see like their main attacks here. Awaken, you know, like their awakening attacks here. This shows you like them here. So there's her. It'll show you who you own. So you see like when I hover it says owned, Nova, Guardian, Corsair. This is a Dracania. Dracania. You can come down. I mean, like they have quite a bit. They have the Dark Knight. That's that one chick. And then I did have which one was it? It was this Ranger chick here. So like you have her, you have him. Let's see. So it looks like this menu part might be a little bit laggier looking on here. But once we get through this, I can adjust some settings and stuff. But we're gonna get back to the Ranger. This is who I was creating, just to show you guys like creation part. So you're on the screen here, got your horoscopes and stuff. Here you can do like different weather to check out like different, like different times and different ways of viewing them if you want. To come here to like hair, like different stuff here. And you can zoom in and out, like to check them, like see them up close and everything. Sorry, I had to sneeze. But yeah, so this is like the hair that I went with last time. So if you do it like that, you can see it sideways, everything, and so on and so forth. So you come in here and you like pick shape. You can adjust everything here. You can adjust all the colors here. Then you just hit exit here, come custom, you go face. You can come in here and adjust, the different face types. You can do skin colors, shapes. You can do their makeup, you can do eye makeup, eyebrows, blush, lips, the whole works. You can come in here and do eyes, like pupil, iris, lens, adjust all the colors. You can come in here and do like, eyelashes, eyeline, bottom line, so top, bottom, eyelashes, all the colors, the density of color. You can add tattoos to their faces and different stuff. You can adjust the positioning. So like, let's say you don't like this one here, you can literally, adjust it where you want it, up and down, if you want to do the size. You can adjust size, you can do the density of how, like what it looks like. You can do inverted. It's all kinds of stuff, and then you can come here and do wrinkles. You can come here and do different expressions, and then you can do the intensity of it. You know, like however high you want it. Do like, you know, like towards like just a little bit, a lot. It's different stuff, you know. And then, like I said, then you can come here and you can adjust body. You know, you click like legs. You want them like wider, thinner, whatever. You just did anything, you know. And then you can do like height. I want her tall. I want her short. Whatever. Do like muscles, tattoos. You know, and you adjust tattoos where you want it. You know, up, down, whatever. The size, just all kinds of stuff. You can edit the pose here on her and everything. So I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff. And then like I said, then you can do their voices here. So you come through and check all their voices. You can do a higher pitch, lower pitch. You can come here, you can check out like different positions, standing, you know, different ones. And I mean, like, look, there's like a big old list here. You could even see this one where she like, it's like doing like a bowing motion. Just, I mean, all kinds of stuff. Here's like attacks, you know, like her getting ready for an attack and stuff. And just, I mean, like, it's crazy, like how much in depth you can go. And like, say you scroll in and out. Up here, this tells you everything you've changed. Like altered, clicked, whatever, redo, undo. You pick your name here, you check it, and then you create your character. And then you can save stuff like files to your desktop and I mean all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty cool. But I'm gonna go back. Yeah, so like I said, back. So yeah, so we're gonna get in here. Like I said, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and do server select. I'll select this one server and then we'll start on there and see. So I'm going to start this one. And like I said, if I try to pick this character, I mean, she can go in, but I want to do one that I haven't started yet. So let's see, Corsair, her, let's see. Let's go ahead and do the Corsair here. Alright. And then, yeah, so that's what you do. So I picked her, and then you say enter. Boom, says you treat with your mind visiting. If you skip the tutorial, you cannot complete it later with this character. See with the tutorial. So we're going to go in with the tutorial, show you guys how it starts. I know there was probably some lag on there. Like I said, you can't adjust settings. So you gotta do it right at the main menu. Can't do it in the server select or character creation. But once you get back in the game, you can adjust settings again. So we're just trying to get it to where it'll look alright, so. So we'll try to get it all caught up here in a second. Like I said, it just, you know, some of the frames skip when you're starting.
Are you awake?
So I'm hoping this whole beginning part doesn't like skip and lag and everything, but so I'm just going to adjust settings really quick. I don't know. Alright, so let's see really quick. Trying to get it to where it's not lagging out for you guys. Let's see really quick. Activate full screen mode? Yes. Let's see. Alright, I'm just trying to see if I can get it to where it like is looking cleaner. This is looking a little bit better here.
Was it a nightmare? You even cried out. Look there. The red sun will soon set, and we must be on our way. It's been a difficult journey. Only you have ever made it this far. Now let's press onward. We're almost there.
So just bear with me, I'll be able to get the settings adjusted here and stuff.
At last, we've arrived.
Might have to adjust the settings down so that way this part won't be so bugged out.
Soon, a giant shall be awakened here. And then, we shall reach our final destination.
Heir of Ages. Your journey ends here.
Just as planned.
It's the first time streaming this one, so trying to figure out the
take care of it.
The stuff on here is the only thing. Getting it figured out first.
It's just cartoon.
So bear with me. I gotta get to a part where I can adjust it.
Thou pay for thine sins.
Careful now. It's not over yet.
Paint the sun crimson with their blood.
Foolish mortals. You're not hurt, are you? I admire your resilience.
Alright, here, we're gonna skip this part so I can get to the settings and see if we can get it looking alright. So alright, so what you would do is you're gonna end up loaded into the server itself. Let me adjust settings and see how it looks. Yep, we're gonna skip that. Start your adventure. Alright, so everything seems like it might be looking a little cleaner now. Alright, this is just you getting up. Let's skip this part real quick. See, because none of this should be lagging, so. Alright. I'm gonna accept this quest. Talk to Eden and stand nearby. Okay. And then we're all done. We don't have nothing else highlighted here. So what I'm gonna do is just see how this is looking really quick. Let me just get the settings worked out real fast. Alright, display full screen, 1080p, okay, display quality. Let's see, frames per second. Go medium. I go medium here. May experience a decrease in performance when you have high-end graphics on. Please set the graphic quality according to specs. We're just trying to find a graphics setting that's going to look alright on here. See how this looks. We want it to look alright on here. Let's see what we got here. Workman following steps by specs. Top end PC, high end PC, mid range PC. Recommend following custom setting. These are performance, so we got medium. Probably for more detailed graphic option. Let's see. Optimization. Upscale, okay. This back. I mean, there's so many settings in here, it's crazy. Okay, these modes will set the graphic quality to the highest. It is advised only on high-end PCs. Let's go here. See what we get set here real quick. Just trying to get the graphics setting right for everything here. Confirm. Okay, let's see what we look like here. Oh yeah, way better looking. Alright, so I think you guys are gonna definitely have a nice, yeah, so this is like looking way better now. Nice. Alright, so okay, so this is definitely looking like it's coming out a lot cleaner for the stream. Nice. Very cool. So if you have something to pick up, you'll see it. Pretty dope. So this server here has a little bit of an XP boost, so it definitely helps out a lot more. Alright, cool. So let's get up here. And we will kind of continue on here, see how it looks. We gotta talk to this dude. Boom.
I see you're awake. Nice to meet you. My name is Eden. I'm a ruins excavator.
So if you have something here, you could literally hit R, you could left click it. Sometimes it'll pop up here, say continue. So you just do this, you like say you don't remember anything.
You've forgotten who you are and where you came from.
But you can hit here,
All
here,
outward
don't matter.
Appearances, you look well enough. Did you hurt your head? We found you with that Ator's heart we excavated yesterday. At first, we mistook you for a mummy. What in the world happened?
Worker, come hither. Haven't you heard time is black stones? Lord Jordine isn't half as patient as I.
The eminent Lord
I'm just hitting R,
Jordine is
so.
as quick as a choppy on a full moon. Now, I would love to hear your story, but it seems like it will have to wait. I was hired to excavate the ruins down below. Since the princess's prodding eyes are upon us, let's continue our conversation there.
Dude, so this is how it's supposed to look. This is a lot better. Yep, and there's nothing else to pick here. And you hit R, see it says press R key to interact. Hit R. R. Yep. Excavation site.
The daylights out of me. Are you new here? Who said you could rub your mitts on this without the princess's permission?
I'm gonna speed read through a lot of it, so just kind of bear with me there.
Huh? What is this nonsense?
And I've already been through
When
all
did you
this,
start
so.
working here? How do you not know this already? When the moon comes up, shall we have a nice little chat by the loo? Who's your supervisor? We can bring him along to get an earful as well. It's Wilson, isn't it? I swear he's left his brain on a deserted island somewhere. How does he expect you rookies to survive? Well, Sam, I am a generous person. I, Collins, shall teach you all you need to know. This ancient weapon is called an Ator. It's absolutely dangerous, so do not touch it.
Cover for below artifact. Boom. Alright.
Oh, this stench! How dare you stand so close? You... What? The way down to the ruins. What? Now even these pins. Mills! Do you know how hard I worked to make this excavation happen? Need I have you all discharged to be taken seriously?
I shall gladly take whatever punishment you feel is adequate once we return, but Princess, I beseech you to withhold your anger for just a moment. How dare you stand in the way of Princess Jorette of Serendia? If we were not out in the field, you would have been severely punished. What would compel you to ask such an obvious thing? Did Eden originally hire you on as a mercenary?
Hired you for
You
excavation.
know the ancient chamber excavation site is directly under the command of Princess Jorette. We told Eden how important this site is, yet he dares to bring in someone so wet behind the ears. He's making it quite hard to trust him as a leader. We'll be lucky if we find anything at all before the deadline.
Eden was handpicked by our eminent Lord Jordine. Do you doubt the Grand Chamberlain of Serendia's shrewdness?
I sincerely apologize, Princess. That was not what I meant when I said those words.
I shall punish you for your suspicions in time. For now, just concern yourself with how to restore his honor.
Yes, I shall give this new recruit a fitting task. Ruins excavation starts with picking up a pickaxe. It's a simple task, so go to the soldier below once you are done. But, I will say this once, overconfidence is a fool's folly.
Alright, so we gotta follow these arrows to like wherever we're going, you know? Alright. Watching us. Back with the pickaxe. Go down to the slogan. You just get some like beginner tasks when you start, and then you start getting put on like missions and stuff.
How did you get locked in the sights of that spoiled princess? Oh, never mind. You didn't hear me say a thing. Anyways, it seems like you know how to handle yourself. Follow me. Do you see those hungry wolves stalking about in the grass? The horses won't budge thanks to that scary lot. Sir Roig may appear like he's not watching, but he sees all. So this is the time to show your stuff, my friend.
Always fucked them up.
Weren't you an excavator? I thought you'd get eaten alive. But it seems you've some use. I'll grant you access to the ancient stone chamber. Go and help Eden finish up with the excavation.
Alright, so now we got a little contract to go on. I got days, you know, that I've logged in and, you know, different stuff. So you get rewards for like all your dailies. So what you can do is you can hit escape here. I mean, this is like their new menu. So I mean, you can align it to the right, left. You can go back. This is what the old menu looked like. New menu is way better. So you can go here, recently used. You can come here and check out all this different information. You can come here, your information, your skills, your inventory, knowledge, beauty, dye. Everything here, your rewards, mail. Come here to check out the shop, all your adventure stuff, all the life stuff, anything about the war, NPCs and everything, your community. You can come here and adjust all your settings. If you need any help here, you can check all that out. But for rewards, I always suggest just make sure you check out your login reward and everything here. So what you can do is you can hit escape and you can come here, make sure you collect your stuff. So collect all the rewards, collect all the silver, you'll get that, right? If you have any challenges, make sure you claim these. So tier, like when you're doing this and it's doing that, you just want to see here what it's giving you. So, you know, like these are all experience, like this is skill, this is skill. So, you know, this basically is going to give you like skill XP 30%, skill XP 15%. You get, you know, 2 of those or 1 of those. This one's combat XP 200%. This is combat XP 100%, but you get 2 of them. So you click it, claim that, and then like I said, you know. So that's like what you do there. Like I said, come back here, you know. You have new skills available. So in here, you'll see a plus sign on a skill that you can level up. Right here, boom. Yeah, skill points, put it there. So every time you have one that you can level up, you'll go ahead and just click the plus sign on here and level it up and everything. And then just hit escape, go back to it. This you get coupons if you want to like spend money and buy stuff in the game that you can apply to the store. This is your quest line letting you know like what you need to do. You can follow any of them, so I can display, you know, like let's say I want to go to this one. You know, like you could display them and everything, and like track them where you're going. Right here, this little game I always suggest doing. So you come in here, you acquire one of these, and you're gonna roll it. So that way you can start up the game and keep moving around. You get little stuff here every 30 minutes. You can throw another die. So just make sure you're kind of keeping on that. Collect reward, collect, cool, boom. Let's see what we got here. Complete. These are all cleared. Events, times. Just checking everything out, make sure. I mean, like, look, there's tons of stuff you get rewards for, so it's pretty nice. Right here is like my information showing you all your stats on your character. You can even add stuff here. You know, I mean, it just tells you like over 7 days total. Like, so like just in the past week, because like I said, I only played a couple days in a row. So in a couple days, this is how much loot I've gotten. This is how much I've acquired. These are how many things I've defeated, monsters I've defeated on here so far. You know, it shows you all your skills and stuff here. I mean, it's cool. And then what's neat is this up here, you can hit these little bars here and you can add your own custom stuff. So I can hit this, tax this inventory if I want to check it out. Hit escape again. I can go to skills. You know, I can go to my daily login, make sure I get that stuff done. You know, mail. Right here, receive. Boom, like that. You can receive like payments and stuff. I can see what residence I own, like places and everything. So I mean, it's fucking pretty dope, to be honest. What I was trying to figure out is with this one, claim. Let's see. This reward can be claimed once a day for characters between 15 and 59. Okay, so if I get up to 15, then I can claim that one. Like I said, I mean, you could run around and do like whatever you want, but like, look, some people have like little pets like this and stuff, all different kinds of stuff. But we're gonna get in here and continue this so we can get all the way where we need to go. Then you just run up, hit R.
Ruling over those relics. Does a visit to places such as this make your heart skip a beat as well? Oh, so you're the living relic Eden discovered. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. Luffy Bed Mountain, at your service.
Very
Not
nice.
sure why no one has ever stumbled upon this stone chamber up until now, but I guess you're some sort of lucky charm, aren't you? It just so happens that the day you awoke was the day we finally cracked the secret of these 5 stone murals. These murals of prophecy have been speculated to have been painted by the ancients. They depict the rise and fall of the Kron Kingdom that was central to Balanos. Take a closer look. Who knows? You might be standing in front of your own creations, and you've just forgotten about it. A depiction of Noir III of House Bartali, the last king of the Kron Kingdom of Balanos.
If you notice on the right side, I hit tab so that it'll skip automatically, like to the next part when it's done.
One day, an alchemist from across the desert.
So you don't have to sit here keep hitting R or clicking. You can just like have it auto go through it.
If I heard that, my eyes would be big as dinner plates. Eternal life. Quite the thing to crave, especially in a world where many struggle to eke out a full living, even once.
And then when you like gotta pick stuff, you do it yourself. And then when it goes back to another one, that's gonna be like a continuance, it'll skip it again. Like after it's done saying it.
Children and maidens, all offered up as sacrifice to the alchemist. The king's madness swept throughout Balanos as the people's resentment reached the heavens. But Noir III made no effort to stop the ritual to summon the alchemist's master. By the time the king learned the truth, that the alchemist served the evil god Hadum, his concerns had narrowed to the point where he cared not of such things. Fortunately, Elion, Arl, and their believers did not remain idle, and the ritual to bring about Hadum into this world was halted.
Alright, there we go.
So in doing
Sorry, I was moving around, so
was
camera had to
torn and
autofocus.
shattered to pieces. The mighty kingdom of Kron joined the many other kingdoms lost to history. This was barely over 150 years ago,
But do you know what's even more amazing? I, at Laffy Bed Mountain, use the latest advancements in archaeological dating to determine exactly when these murals were constructed. Apparently, these stone murals were made not 150 years ago, but much, much further back.
And just for doing this, you know, you get these like items here, which is cool.
However did the ancients peer so far into the future? Ah, right. I've saved the most interesting mural for last. This
All of this.
depicts a prophecy that's yet come to pass. It's the Breaker of Chains, who freed the vengeful souls sacrificed to summon Hadum to our realm. Yikes, look at the time. Take this information regarding the final mural and bring it to Martha Kean down there, will you? You can't miss her. She's unreasonably tall and wears glasses so big you would mistake her for a frog. Just listen to her speak and you will catch wind of her temper. Eesh, goose flesh just
No, look,
thinking
there's nothing
about it.
left. Like, this would highlight if you had more to talk about. So pretty cool. Just give me 1 second here. Let's see. I'm gonna try to restart the stats on my OBS really fast. So just give me a second. I'll have to probably readjust my screen here. Escape. Alright, let's see real quick. I just gotta come down here. I wanna try to do this real fast. It might buffer really quick. Alright, so we're back on here, and now let's hit settings. Go here to settings and just make sure we get it back to full screen. Alright, there we go. Nice. Alright, cool. So we'll see how that looks and stuff. Like, look at these things. Like, this is stuff like you would fight and stuff at some point, like other things.
My word, is that the final mural? And you are? Are you the one Eden described as a living relic he found toppled over? My goodness. My name is Martha Kean, an archaeologist by trade. I guess this too is fate. Should we shake hands or something?
Martha! Martha! I found it! Come quickly!
Well, no time for handshakes. My, is it just me? Or are we seeing some steady developments after your awakening? If everyone worked towards a single goal in harmony, heaven on earth could be achieved. I swear I've seen these writings in an ancient text in Valencia somewhere. An ancient weapon that attacked the ancients. Who could have made such a thing? Is your heart pounding as hard as mine? Every time I make a discovery like this, it's like stealing a swig of light ale stashed away in a Calphionian noble's warehouse.
Oh yeah. Talk us to death. That's funny. I was trying to get the stream to be synced up a little bit, so there's a little bit of a delay between what I'm doing and what's going on in the stream.
I could hear Laffy and Martha from all the way over here. I was wondering who their special guest would be, and it was you. You and I have
That's
already
funny, that person's like bugged in there.
I believe you've yet to meet my comrade, the beautiful Ganelle, Orwin.
Eden, come now, quit it!
Okay.
Greetings. I am Orwin of Ilia.
Ah, well, do be careful. The remains of many petrified ancients are strewn about. It appears some unpredictable power remains sealed within this relic.
Not to mention the upside-down trees that are rooted around the relic as well. during my brief stay in the forests in the Southern Territories, I recall reading about them in some forbidden texts.
Dabbling in forbidden texts from such a young age? I can't imagine, especially considering how prim and proper you are right now.
Alright. Like I said, I've read all of this. I've already gone through all this, but you just have to with a new character. But doing it anyways, you know.
Goodness, what are you doing all of a sudden?
I was hoping to show you guys the beginning of the game and stuff, but it I couldn't get the settings adjusted right for it to show up like this.
These are the memories of the forgotten world.
I didn't miss like tons in the beginning.
Sorry, but you should have known better.
Alright, let's see here.
Your face suddenly turned pale. Are you okay? You remembered something, didn't you? But why would you do such a thing in front of an ancient relic you've never seen before? Wait, who could it be?
You wouldn't have some red-eyed being whispering incessantly in your head now, would you?
Ah, it must be a black spirit. Those entities that bring ruin to all who succumb to their whispers. I was joking when I called you a living relic, but now it appears that name was right on the mark.
Eden, please, isn't that a bit too much? And yet, it may be wise to tell the others what we've just witnessed. The relic has begun to move. At this rate, the dark energies will.
The relic probably awakened after reacting to your black spirit. Be careful. Those spirits will definitely seize any chance to swallow you whole.
And they're talking about the little black spirit that I have with me.
You all right?
All froze up. Everything's moving slow. Hey, look at them. Crazy. Gotta get out of here, that's what we're doing.
I knew it! I knew you were trouble the moment I laid eyes on you.
That's
Forget
funny.
what I said earlier. You aren't a lucky charm at all. Do you know how many hours of labor were wasted because of you? Are you going to explain this delay to that Janet or Geralt or whatever that stuck-up princess's name is?
Calm down, Laufey. If it weren't for this adventurer, we would have never found the Black Stone. So, it'll be
Yeah.
fine.
You think that alone will ease her temper? Why are you so oblivious to the ways of the world?
Alright. Nice. Okay, I already read that one.
Elezra, the White Witch. To think that she was part of your last memories.
Why don't we speak more on the matter after returning to the Western Guard camp? Princess Durat's awaiting our report on the relic excavation results.
I bet she'll give us an earful after she hears of our findings, but that's for us to deal with. What about our friend here? Princess Durat won't let just anyone waltz right into the Western Guard camp.
Do you know of any way we might get on her good side? Anything that might put her in a more magnanimous mood?
The only time I've seen the princess's foul temper abate were the day she met with Grand Chamberlain Jordine. Truth is, we've been waiting for a wagon with supplies from Western Guard camp, but it's yet to pass by. I had a bad feeling something in the woods may have caused the wagon's delay. If it's not too much trouble, could you go investigate?
It's a bit inconvenient, but I suppose that's the way of the world. We'll wrap things up here and follow right after you.
Alright, so now we're just gonna go take out, try to get some, over here. Alright. Take out these little tree spirits here. What's cool is you can, like, I can run over here. I can hit, like, F. So what we're trying to do is we're just trying to get all of these taken out, so now I just gotta get one more wolf. There we go. Alright, anywhere. Oh, cool. Around. See, boom. Alright, cool. Nothing else. I like, you know, you have like other people playing and stuff too, you know. So, pretty neat. You could just do like random stuff if you want. You don't even have to sit here and oh, it's pretty cool. I mean, you can just roam about and do whatever you want, you know.
I'm saved. I thought you'd walk right past me. What? My wagon's over there, broken into pieces.
Oh,
I just
I
realized
didn't mean
my
to skip
life
it.
has been spared, but only to be at the mercy of Princess Durat once she gets word of this.
My bad, bro. Around. Work. Alright, cool. So right here it tells you if you want to see like what we gotta do. This is like what you're working on here. So it just says recover the wagon, silver from the imp soldiers, recover the wagon, Trevor's belongings from the Imp Raiders, defeat the Imp Wizards. So it just tells you like how much you gotta do. So that shows you that. The Raiders. We just gotta take on a Raider. Wizard. Now, like when you find something here, you can just go down, pick it up, hit R, you know? Alright, what do we need? Belongings from the Imp Raiders. And we just gotta get one more to drop something.
The moment I saw you slay those wolves, I knew you weren't ordinary. A weapon is more suited to your hand than
What up, Reptile Gaming? Thank you for stopping by.
One good turn deserves another. I've secured a job.
Can't really hear. Oh, for sure. Well, thank you for stopping by.
My name is Fania, and I am an
See you.
officer of the Western Guard Camp. I'd rather not meet under such circumstances, but it appears we have no choice. I heard from Sir Roig that you are an excavator, but with a special set of skills.
It appears their skills were wasted digging for relics. You have been looking to hire mercenaries, have you not?
Let's consider this a formal interview then. Help us pave the way out of here. I shall guard Sir Roig.
See? Knowing how to seize the right opportunity is a skill in itself. Now, ensure my recommendation continues to carry weight.
If you do hear me, I'm just playing something different today. Just a game I got into more recently and everything. But like right here, it shows you combos. So like I can come over here, I can hit F. That just shows you, boom, that's like one combo there. Like right mouse button is this one here. And then let's see. So then you could do like Q. And then that shows you like another power. I can do W and F. So I can but you're limited on so much power, you know, like your mana pretty much, like to do different stuff. You know, like let's see, so that one's that. Do like S. So just, you know, you just have all sorts of different abilities, which is fucking pretty badass. So, but yeah, they're just showing you like different stuff. So it's AD, you know. And like another power attack. You get XP for like everything you're doing, so it's fucking cool. Oh, we got something else to pick up. Oh, got some more stuff. Bam. Alright, so now we just need to get back up here. Alright, so let's get back over here. Oh, we gotta go this way. Alright, so let's get up in here really quick and talk to him.
This is the Western Guard camp overseeing Eastern Balance.
Hopefully you're having a fantastic day though.
Thought it was goblins again. Officer Fania, you're wounded. Medic, get over here now! Everyone, right here!
I'm fine. Please tend to other soldiers who are more seriously wounded. Duvain, where is he? Seems he's not around. This is the one who saved us from the imps. Though the wagon was destroyed, we thankfully did not share that fate. And yet goblins again. Is that why the imps have grown so aggressive?
Gia, king of the goblins, grows craftier by the day. Take a look beneath the bridge if you want to see what I mean.
They're just piling up down there.
The Goblin King, Gia. Duvain is tracking them down. Capturing them is a difficult one.
So like here, you don't see like where I'm supposed to go, so you could just hit escape here, and then just right click this, and then boom, tells you like where to go, you know, like if you ever need to go anywhere.
Long ago, this region was originally claimed by the goblins.
I love this game though, it's a lot of fun. I know for the stream and stuff it might be a little lag or bug here and there, but I promise you, like playing it itself, it's not like that at all, so it's way better. And also I like playing it with higher graphics, so for stream I always have to like lower graphics.
It seems things here have grown dire while our attentions were on the stone chamber. I need to go alert the princess of the situation immediately. Don't worry, I'll carry word of your deeds to her ear. You will be rewarded handsomely, more so than that Eden fella.
Why don't you go visit the skill instructor Armstrong for the time being? With just a little polish on your basics, you'll make a fine mercenary.
Alright, let's go. And then you can hit tab and put your sword away, and then like you can actually like run really fast.
Oh, a recommendation from Officer Fania herself, with a note that you could do with learning a few more skills.
Yep. Let me see what skills you've learned.
The more skills you learn, the stronger you will become. Keep checking from time to time on what new skills you are able to learn.
Alright, learn skills. NPCs.
The more skills you learn, the stronger you will become. Keep checking from time to time on what new skills you are able to learn. The more skills...
Alright, here we go. So, let's see right here. It tells you learn skills, open skill instructor, open K to skill window. So you can just hit K, come here. Boom, I got 6 out of 9 skill points. Like I said, you want to scroll through here until you find the one that has like plus sign, like right here. Bam. Bam. And yeah, that uses them all. Boom, so I'm done. And here we go.
The more skills you learn, the
okay, yeah, cool. So I got that done. Go here and talk to him.
Eden's living relic. You should have sent word you arrived safely.
Like I said, hopefully everybody's having a fantastic morning. Kind of, well, I guess afternoon now. Depending on what part of the world you're in.
With a proper funeral rite, spoons and all. Would you have preferred a wooden spoon or a metal one? Ah, I guess we could always just ask you instead. Which one would you pick?
Spoons, Luffy. You know quite a lot about foreign customs. Hiding a secret lover from the land of the morning calm, are we?
Ahem. We've been granted an audience. Let us not keep the princess waiting now.
Yeah.
I suppose we'll find her in her tent, where she always is.
We're gonna get a mission to fight like a boss here pretty soon, so that's fucking cool.
Do you know what allows Lord Jordine absolute rule over Serendia? Faith. Our faith in him, and his faith in us. I too demonstrated the capacity for good faith when I sent you off, and your favorable outcome is proof that my faith in you is rewarded. Does this not make me a most favorable counterpart to his lordship? Am I mistaken, my dear Roy?
This vape's like no good anymore.
I place my faith in your good judgment as well, though those results currently seem to be less than favorable. My wagon of the finest Calphionian craftsmanship in pieces. The black stones that were the sole reason for me funding this excavation absent. Do you think I poured out such funding so that you could go dig up these worthless pebbles?
No.
Apologies, Your Highness. As speculated, the depths of the chamber indeed held black stones, but
excavation.
what I found was merely the empty remains of the stones, after the black spirits sealed within had consumed all of their power.
You don't look like an addled half-wit. Cut the spiritual nonsense and speak with some sense. You're professionals, are you not? You are being paid as such. With that payment comes the expectation of results, not half.
I at least want to get to like the first boss fight on here. Show you
These
guys.
results will welcome me into Lord Jordine's strong embrace. Must I be ever haunted by the shadow of disappointment I'll cast across his chiseled face? Get out! All of you! Never show your faces here!
So mad right now. Fine, I won't show my face. I'm gone. I am gone.
Congratulations on your first castigation. It can be a burden to earn a living at times. Though it strikes me as odd. I heard all the black stones excavated in Serendia are being shipped directly to Calphion. Why is this Jordine fellow making his own fiancée aid another nation in gathering black stones?
I know it's probably not making a great impression on here, me yawning, but I had really bad night's sleep, so
Since there aren't any
I
black
just don't have a whole
stones
lot
left in the
today.
stone chamber, I guess it's time that we set off for another excavation site. One possessed by a black spirit may briefly
But I
gain
promise you
great
though,
power
I love
and
this game. It's fucking
Their
amazing.
ultimate fate is to succumb to its darkness and become a monstrosity. I pray you remain on the right path, for anything so easily gained can also be easily lost.
Stop scaring
sure.
them, my boy. Keep your mind and body sharp, and there's nothing to fear. Next time we meet, let's go grab a pint together.
Alright, nice. So, like, right here it shows you, like, if you look here, so, like, other stuff that I have that I'm working on is, so, right here I gotta open up my black spirit, but, right here it's just showing you, like, cutting through, so to beat goblins, goblin fighters, goblin totems, that's another thing to work on, defeat parasitic bees, that's another one, so you can track those, and everything, so, but, let me go ahead and open up, should be this one, yeah. Alright. Nice, there we go. No advice, okay. Okay, equal. Alright, nice. Okay. So I got that done there. And like I said, you can sit here and like track it. I can go here. I can track this one. I could track this one. You know, just different stuff, so.
From our first encounter, I knew there was more to you than me.
So you just get through like this part, and you get to like defeating like the first little kind of boss dude. And then after that, it's like you just keep doing missions and enjoying the storyline, but you can go off and do all sorts of stuff. Alright, cool. Alright, crosses. Okay, no need. You need one now. Chance. Alright, so I want to be like, yeah. Get this stuff going here.
Excellent. Take this letter of recommendation to Captain Cliff. He serves under the princess's father and oversees these parts.
Alright, let's roll. Get in here, talk to them real quick. Oh. Fun. Oh, there we go.
Princess's
Okay.
recommendation. I heard the news from Officer Fania. You saved them all from the Imp's aggression. We are currently tasked with finding the source of all this chaos. The very leader of the Imps himself, Red Nose. He suddenly appeared
That's who we're getting.
and kicked all the goblins out. Now he's been sighted launching small-scale raids into the settlements nearby. Although, we're still unsure how he came to possess his current power. But first, we need to deal with these steel imps. Set off immediately for the northern bridge and defend this camp at all costs. Don't forget that the fate of this camp now lies on your shoulders.
Alright. So now we're working on getting over to where we need to go. Oh shit. What do we got? Defeat Steel Insect with Scargate. Okay, so I got a little bit more. I gotta. This guy's like stuck in the thing here. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, I just gotta go back and talk to them. Oh shit. Oh, it fell in.
Impressive.
Alright.
Already the soldiers in the Western Guard camp are whispering of your exploits as a rising star in camp. Did you know that? Let's use this momentum to track down Red Nose.
Nice.
If you know the enemy and know yourself, you need not fear the result of 100 battles. However, we still don't know much about Red Nose. A few days ago, some of our soldiers encountered Red Nose. Not everyone made it out, but perhaps you can speak to the lucky ones who did. I will be waiting here. Word's gone round the camp that the imp expert will soon arrive.
Alright. Very nice. Alright, put our sword away so we can run.
His nose was so incredibly red. Imagine a ripe tomato. Now just imagine it redder. I was patrolling the northern forest when I felt a cold energy behind me. When I turned around, I saw an imp the size of an house. I knew straight away it was Red Nose. Boy, that imp was strong. He pulled out a sword as big as I am. He was pretty agile too, considering his giant physique and all. He sprung at me like a frog. Well, I nearly died that day. I reckon that's what getting hit by a gold-laden wagon feels like. Look, if you want to find out more, go to the blacksmith. I heard he cleaned up the aftermath of the skirmish.
Alright, let's roll over here.
The armor, useless after the beating it took. I disposed of it. But whatever odds and ends I found at the scene, I put in a box.
Alright.
The armor, useless after the beating it took. I disposed of it.
Alright, let's go over here.
This? What's this doing here? This belongs to one of our rookies, Murray.
Alright.
No, that's not mine. You've got the wrong idea. I had nothing to do with that skirmish. Well, I mean, I did, but not on purpose. I was off duty, heading into Velia. They've got this smoked chicken. My wife is pregnant and she loves the stuff. Anyway, I spotted an imp wandering alone, sort of drunk-looking, stumbling about with a crooked nose. Well, this is rather embarrassing, but I flicked him on the head and said, "Hey, pal, you red nose or something? Skulking about all alone here?" Then the ground started to quake beneath me, and I swear Red Nose really appeared. I didn't think, I just ran for my life.
Damn.
You started this whole commotion, and you didn't even have the dragon eggs to report it. You'll face a military tribunal for this.
I know this nose. Boom. Oh, okay, hold on. Go to character, inventory. On a helmet, expansion pack. That expands the number here. Right here. Got some armor. Alright. Let's see. Alright, boom, boom. Just getting some stuff here. Nice. Let's nice. Very cool. Alright, so I can add this ring to my inventory here. So when you get gifts and stuff, it spins a wheel and you hit space to like stop it, so that way you get the stuff, and I usually just do auto arrange here. So that's gonna lower me. This right here will give me some XP in combat, some health potions, magic elixirs. Right here, these are bound to me. So I mean, you can go through and you can read like what all this stuff is, which I'm still learning all of this stuff anyways. So this right here is sellable to vendors. It'll give me a pretty good price. So if you look at the description, when it says vendors would buy this item at a fair price, generally that's going to just be something that you're going to sell. Just kind of like a junk item. And then you have like pearl stuff here that you can unlock. There's different slots. Different slot capacities and stuff. So.
It was all Mare's doing then. Looks like I'll be taking up extra shifts. Huh. I'll think about that later. Let's move on to our next task. The important thing now is distracting the imps. The imp expert has constructed a trap to capture them. You're up for the task, aren't you? Deal with some of the imps here first, then follow the path north.
Alright. Got it. Let's see real quick. Okay, says I got some inventory here. Oh, what up, the real OTG? Thank you for raiding me, bro. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. Give me 1 second. Let's go ahead and give you a shout out. Whoop, whoop. Hell yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. Go ahead and definitely check out my buddy, the real OTG.
Mikey.
Streams just about everything. A lot of DBD and
what
whatnot.
Up, man?
Oh god. I don't know if I cut anybody off.
Back here.
No, you're good.
Alright.
How you doing,
Cool, cool.
man?
How's everybody doing?
Doomies, but
Yeah, dude, it's fucking awesome. It's super badass.
My dude.
I love it. I think it's so badass. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing fantastic today. Yeah, I just decided to stream this one a little bit because, I don't know, like I normally do Cult of the Lamb and Super People today, but I was like, bro, I've been having so much fun playing this one. I was like, I have to fucking get a stream worked out for it. So I had to spend like the first like 20-30 minutes getting the right settings so that it looked alright on stream. But yeah, thanks man. I'm still getting ready for work soon. Hell yeah, nice. Well, hopefully you have a fantastic day at work. Very cool. Here, I'll show me this game. So the character I'm playing right now is the Corsair, so that's who I'm playing, like this character here. So if you go information, character, my bad, and I go my information, this chick here that I'm playing is a Corsair. So out of all the people you could pick, like if you're in here and you're playing and you like, let's say you're gonna leave, so this is my Corsair, this one right here is my like Dark Knight, this is my Guardian, she's like a Viking chick. This chick's like kind of like a paladin with a big ass shield. This one right here, she's got like a jumbo sword. And like I said, you can, I can click to change. I can view inventory. So like if I come here, I can view my inventory to see what I had on this person and what their gear set was if I want to switch them. You know, if I come here, want to see my inventory here, see what I got here, boom, what she's equipped with, and everything. So you don't have to leave the server. You could just be here and start up a whole nother one. Just in time, Drago. There's dudes too. But yeah, and then right now I'm just trying to do my mission here, so I just gotta defeat imps, 20 of them right now. That's part of my objective, so. But yeah. And then like when people drop stuff, you just hit R, you can pick it up. But I'll be fighting a boss here pretty soon. I'm just trying to get to a boss battle, so. And so, but yeah, thank you guys for everybody being here. Much appreciated. I love it. It was awesome. And then like when you're battling and stuff, you get like combos here. So like when I'm in battle and everything, doing stuff, so you know, you got like your F attack here. And then, you know, I got like the right mouse button attack. And then just my normal attacks, this one. You can do like the S and, you know, right mouse button. You can do Q. And then I could do like WF, you know. If you do like A and right mouse button, you know, it's one thing. But you know, you see my little blue up here, so like if you guys look up here, you gotta have, you know, pretty much like mana to be able to do certain attacks. So by getting it, you just get it by attacking. So, pretty cool. Water Clan. But yeah, so it's pretty dope. Not too shabby. And I love her ability here, because you can go to sprint. So you can sprint and she like pulls herself with a strand of water. It's fucking awesome. And then when you put your weapon away, then you have like, you know, you can run all quicker and shit. You can steer, WASD. You can use the mouse wheel, steer around, so I don't even have to do W. So if I do like W, I can hold it like this. No, it's whatever you're doing.
It's you, the living relic. Don't look so surprised.
Do you get diff elements? Depending on what character you go with, it's different stuff. Like my guardian chick, the one that's like the that is like a Viking chick, her powers like summon like rocks and boulders and shit. And then another chick, she's like fire. Just different stuff. So yeah, it's kind of like a elemental type of game. So
Be really blown away. My prisoner is an imp who can speak the common tongue.
but this is literally the game that we got you gifted, that the lady gifted you, that I was trying to. So it's normally $10 on Steam and everything, but it's, well, it should still be, I think, $1 right now. So
Someone told me that you are an expert on this. Why don't you show what you've got?
Where the boss's hideout is?
Then I shouldn't have wasted my time.
but yeah, dude, I love it. So the beginning, when you first start, it's kind of slow, you know, getting into it. But once you start getting into these like little missions and quests and stuff, it starts picking up a little bit more. And once you fight this boss, I'll be fighting here pretty soon. Then it's kind of like opens the world up to do a lot more. So watch, give me a second, and I'll open the map up real quick. Let's see. So as soon as I'm done with this text, I'll open the map and show you how fucking massive the world is.
Red nose or blue nose? The beanstalk asks, without even thinking to ask about Tiny Nose.
Oh, Tiny Nose. Who's Tiny Nose?
What? I said nothing. Imps are extremely
Tiny
loyal to one
Nose.
another. Red Nose will defeat Gieth and bring endless abundance.
You think so? I'm about to whoop his ass here in a little bit. It'll take a little time though. He's fucking pretty difficult at first.
They're others. Yeah.
And then like if you notice on the over here, I can hit tab to manually skip, or I can hit tab and it auto skips scenes like after the text continues. So like right now I manually do it, but like if you see that up on the the corner there, then it'll just proceed to the next part after they talk, which is cool.
Tiny Nose is always down at the cave.
And then you can use the buttons, so you could hit like R, Q, W, escape. You could do that. You could use the mouse to click it if you want. Like instead of clicking this, I can just hit R, have it go to the next one, and then see it'll auto skip when he's done talking to the next part.
Beanstalks give delicious cookies.
Or I could manually just keep hitting R or clicking or whatever.
And in return, Tiny Nose gives mineral wagons to humans. Humans love them. Meat. Sweet and
I think that was the wrong vape.
Please.
Okay, yeah. I just wanted to try it, make sure I was hitting the right one.
There must be more to it. I must let our captain know. I think I know how the imps got a hold.
Oh yeah, bro. And we can play, so if you get on the same server, we can play together and everything.
I will look for
So watch, I'll show you here in just a second.
You should be Tiny Nose.
Alright, so like, hold on. Alright. Alright, so I've been through all this part and everything, and then R for quest, R. Okay, alright. Go ahead. Alright, cool. And then there's nothing else lit up here, so you know that like you're all done, good to go. Only fear reveals truth, nothing beats food. Okay. So this one you gonna make food and stuff. So watch. So like for instance, if I was gonna change servers, I could go here and like let's say I was gonna change to this character instead. You're gonna switch to this one. I can say yes. And then watch. I'll just show you really quick. And then there's usually a cooldown, but I'll show you how this chick works anyways, so I'll show you her stuff. So it'll come in here, boom, it'll load me into like where I'm at and stuff. But yeah, you could literally pick like, so watch. It just comes like right in, boom, leaves off where I left off before. So this chick, she has like this sword and everything, and then I'm in this like courtyard right now, but like I can do these attacks. She has like these boulders. I can do like this attack here where I can move like left and right, and then you know, and you got this stuff here. You got shift and right mouse button. See, she like brings out boulders and shit. I can like run at somebody. You can do like a shield bash at them, like that. W and F. And it's like she like basically dashes at people and shit. Let's try to get over here really quick. So she's like a rock, kind of like a rock one. So if I was to do WF, then she does this like speeding dash at people, and then just bashes them. And let's see, shift and F. So I mean, just dude, it's crazy. Like, so it's badass. So then I can sit here, and I can come back to I was playing this one. And then just come back. That's Red Nose, by the way. This guy right here. This is the dude that we'll be fighting like here soon. Oh yeah, yeah. My guardian chick is huge. It's crazy. And then like you just pick up where you left off. And then like look, you got different stuff. You know, you got like this imp dude. Got like weasels. I mean, all kinds of shit, dude. So we're gonna go in here, talk to this dude. He'll tell us where he is, and then we can go fight him and stuff. Taking a little shortcut is all. So we just gotta talk to this guy here.
Shush, shush. You need to lower the voice.
Alright, so I don't have the wolf meat, so I just gotta go get a wolf now. And I'll show you like what it looks like when you cook and shit. It's pretty dope actually. So watch, let's get up in here. So you can pull this out. Alright, let's find a wolf. Where's the wolf at? We gotta get a wolf over here. There we go. See the little dot over here showing me like where wolves and stuff are gonna be at. Let's see. Check my inventory really quick. I have this changed up here because you can add like hotkeys and stuff, so I have it set to like just pop it up here. So all I'm doing, let's see. So this one's lower, so that's fine. It's not any better than what I'm running. Alright, so let's see. Go ahead and let's see. Select heating from process window, cook the wolf meat. Alright, cool. So alright, so right here you can do like hotkeys. So window, we're gonna go to simple cooking, and that's where we're gonna add the meat. But let's see. Hand over, alright, let me get my spear here. Nice. Very nice. You can sit here and hit like I for inventory too, you know. Alright, and that just increased my slots a little bit more there. And here's the wolf meat. So. Oh, the fucking person's all shooting at me. Shit, alright, let's get out here in the open here. And we will pull out the cooking. And oh yeah, never mind, it's already cooked, my bad. Select heating from that, wolf meat, and early delicious cooked wolf meat, tiny nuts. Delicious wolf meat, it's quest item, okay. Alright, so now, like I love her ability, it's freaking badass, so pretty cool. But alright, let's go ahead and you want to hit escape. We're gonna go ahead and toggle this one on. It's been active. Okay. Alright, let me show you the map really quick. So if you want to see the map, oh damn, that fucker's huge. So here's the map. So this is where I'm at right now, is here. All I've unlocked is this right here so far. And then you can scroll through and like you can take and like get a ship and come like way out here and fucking explore all these areas here. And you know, all in this area, all the way over here. I mean, dude, it's fucking massive. So it's supposed to be way larger than WoW. So, and then you can set like favorites and everything. Alright, let's get in here really quick. We just gotta give him the meat. He tells us where this guy is, the red nose, and then he'll come out and it will be a very intense battle. So right now they're not harming me because I'm not like doing nothing to them, so. Alright.
Shush, shush. You need to lower the voice.
Why am I not? Okay, hold on. Oh shit, nope, I don't want to fight you guys. Not what I'm trying to do. Alright, character, inventory. So I got the wolf meat, alright. Go over this quest item. Okay. Select from heating, window, cook, wolf meat, hand over, delicious cook. Okay. There we go. I was doing the wrong one, so it was on my part. My bad. I forgot I was thinking, because there's another one that you gotta cook. So then, boom, it's heated. And when you eat stuff, you literally set out a table and like sit there to eat it. It's so funny. It's fucking cool. Alright, here we go.
We are... Really? How did you know I like this? I've prepared a mineral wagon. Help yourself. Huh? What do you mean you don't need it? Then what do you want from me? Our boss? You want to hear about Red Nose?
Yes, we do.
One rainy day, he was wiping away his tears in seclusion after being roughed up for his shiny schnoz, when he was discovered by a man wrapped in black robes. He opened his hand to reveal a wishing black stone. Red Nose prayed before this man clad in black. I wish for the power to flatten everyone's noses. Hearing Red Nose's words seething with hatred, the man gave him the black stone in return for a promise. You see that large stone over there with the mark on it?
Yep. We're gonna check it out real quick.
The man told Red Nose to remember that mark, saying that he will have to fight alongside him one day.
Also, okay. Yep. We're gonna be tracking them down now. You can like steer with WASD and stuff if you want. Like, you don't have to use mouse if you don't want to, but. Alright, so talk to this guy real quick.
So black stones are the source of his power.
Yep.
That makes sense. All things accounted for. Of course I know about black stones. I told you Eden and I were acquainted. And now, let's review the information we've gathered up until now. Normally, Red Nose is average imp-sized, but grows to gigantic proportions when enraged. How might we prod him into such a state?
So you can go through and select all these, but I'm gonna do this one here. So, but the response is kind of funny on them.
Right, I'd almost forgotten the magical power of mockery. Good, now it's my turn. I've happened to discover something meaningful nearby. Using the information you gathered from the Western Guard camp, I tracked down the location of the incident.
Alright. We're literally gonna be going to him right now, so.
Rampage.
He's huge.
Scene. Those soldiers were someone's husband or brother. I was racking my brain over how to hunt down Red Nose, but Blackstone's being the source of his power may just be the key. Take this potion. You'll be able to follow the energy signature of Blackstone's. What? You think I'm trying to poison you? I didn't even brew it. Eden did, so drink up.
Alright, so here we go. We just gotta open our inventory. He wants us to drink this Dr. Uno's Dizzying Elixir. You just right click it, bam. We just gotta let him know.
Oh, can you see it? Those are his tracks. Follow them and it should lead straight to his hideout. Hold on, don't touch it. The energy that comes from Blackstone's is very dangerous.
Easily defeat Red Nose. Nice. Alright, cool. We're just running around. You'll see like these little
I dare say, did you just lick that? Not the strangest tracking technique I've seen, but close. It's Red Nose's hideout. Why don't you take a step back? Faenia's soldiers will be here soon. It's best to fight together.
see, but we're gonna get right in it. Nope. Here he goes. Oh, and he gets big. He gets like even angrier. Gotta drink some potions. Come on, stick it, stick it. There we go. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Very good. Alright, cool. Pretty good.
To think, you not only tracked down Red Nose's hideout, but defeated him all on your own. That's something. How could someone with such prowess find themselves shoveling dirt for some pretty boy in a headband? How would you feel about putting your potential to better use? The people could use a champion like you. I'll inform his lordship of your interest.
If you would just hand over the black stone that was in Red Nose's possession.
Apologies, Your Highness, but I couldn't find it. He likely took it with him into the Dark Rift.
Ah, then it was all for naught. No, not quite. It was your first task, and your performance was commendable.
Yes, Princess.
Yup.
They met every measure of your recommendation. They're a fine mercenary, and have quelled the imps for the time being.
Oh.
Is that so? Well then, rookie, you may approach. I shall reward you for your service.
Very, very nice. Thank you.
His information was instrumental to defeating Red Nose, but he is also directly to blame for drawing out this feud.
We found evidence of them trading military supplies with humans. This allowed them to be quickly battle-ready.
A prisoner of war should be kept chained, but it would be a shame to waste such talent and intellect.
Oh, there's an even like badder ass boss after this one. It's fucking crazy. It gets better and better. Like, no joke.
I've got loads of connections. I'm also a great worker. I'll work hard. I'll turn over a new leaf.
We've lost track of Red Nose, but we must keep seeking the stone that consumed him. There's a coastal village nearby, Velia. Go to Alustin, a wise man there, and report to him on the situation regarding the stone.
I sent word to the Velia Vigilantes. Tiny Nose will be entrusted to one of their work supervisors. Well done.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Did my best to whoop some ass. Guess I could have gone this way. Huh. So we're going over here. Just taking a shortcut. I mean, like, look at the scenery here. Like, it's fucking crazy. You can sail out there. You can get ships and everything. It's fucking awesome.
I'm Hans, a Velia Vigilante. Aren't you the one being credited with defeating Red Nose? Your praises are being sung by the great Captain Cliff. If you'd chosen to enlist, I'm certain you'd have been set for life. Anyway, the Sage Alustin is waiting for you. We sincerely welcome you to Velia.
Why, thank you. very much. Mucho.
It says that Red Nose has been defeated.
If that's the case, why the hell's this village still in this state? I heard they're still drafting soldiers. How about you? It's all because of those damn goblins.
My love, what would I tell Helen? To think I'd be widowed at my age.
I pray this year would be free from that curse, and yet here we are in another drought.
Aye, and the chief's granddaughter's coming of age this year.
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
Gah, what's the meaning of all this?
The trade wagon that left yesterday has been raided. Again.
Hardell is considering severing ties with us.
Goblins again? How many guards do we need to stop them? The entire guild will starve at this rate.
Oh, wise one, this village is filled with bad spirits.
Shouldn't we do something with the chief's granddaughter first?
In times like these, we need to stay vigilant from within as well. And to do so...
Alright, everybody, I just want to give you guys a quick look at this game, show you a little bit of its potential, what there is on it and everything. Let's just see what we got here. Got a better sword, right click to equip that. We can sell this. You can sell like the gold bars. I can sell like this item here, these to like the traders and stuff. You know, so I mean, you get some items here you could sell as you get gear, rings, gloves, you know, different things here you can swap out. As you get armor, you can equip it here. Like an alchemy stone you can put on. This tells you kind of like a little bit about yourself here. Your mount inventory, camouflage, you know, just different stuff. Show your pets. You get pets that can come help you pick things up. They buff you and stuff. So I mean, it's really cool. So like, if you don't want to see like a weapon on a back, you could hide. Like my sub weapon is this one. So for me, you know, it'll be like hiding this one. You know, if you have a cape on, you don't want to, you know, you want to hide it, hide a visor, hide gear set, you know, it's different stuff. But yeah, like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Thought it looked pretty cool. Like I said, it was on sale, so I definitely would recommend you guys checking that out. You know, I mean, even if it's not on sale, I think it's so worth it, and you get more than your money's worth for sure. So I definitely would do that, and like I said, always be sure to just kind of come down here and, you know, get everything you need. So this one here I can claim once I hit 15, so I'm almost there. This tells you a little bit about everything that you've, you know, done, about, you know, what you've encountered. Then you close that, you know, new skills. So scroll down, got a plus sign here. It's gonna put skill points into this one. And then these you can assign. So I mean, you could sit here and you could say quick slot settings, and you can assign these to different slots here to have those powers. Always have your like health potions. I could put my other health potion here, so on and so forth. I mean, there's just so much to do. These are quests that I'm working on. You can look ongoing, you can do main, shows you how many, like this one here, there's 46. I mean, you scroll through, these are all the different quest lines that you're going to be on. Some of them are way up there, so like if you scroll down, keep scrolling. This one's got 60, 57, this one's 90, 92, 77. This one's got 110. So there's so many quests, it's insane. Here's suggested, here's reoccurring, here's some new ones. So you can go through and just find all kinds of stuff to do. So I mean, and then like I said, anything you want to go through and track, you just right click and it'll take you to it. You know, you can track it, untrack it. So like here's the arrows here showing you, like it's showing me to go there. I can untrack it, I can track it. If I want to go to this one, that one, you know, will show me where to go to that one. If I want to go to this one instead, That'll show me, you know, like where to go for that and stuff, or I can go back to tracking my main one. Up here, like let's say I want to add something here, you just click this, come through here, figure out what you want, boom, it adds it there, and then you just save it, and that's it. And then now when you come in, you just got the default here, and then here's what I want to access the most. So my inventory, skills, login, mail, residence. So here, just showing you your, you know, welcome, your daily. More days you log in, the more stuff you get. So yeah, there's just tons and tons of stuff to do in here. It's fucking cool, and you can zoom out. So like if you want to play like this, you can be zoomed out. If you want to play, you know, more zoomed in, I mean, you literally can zoom into a first-person perspective if you wanted. You know, if you want to be pretty close to your character, you like it, you know, up close. You up close in battle. I usually like being zoomed out, that way I can see like my surroundings and stuff. On here, you can also go to like community. You can join a guild, make a guild. They have different stuff depending on what you're wanting to do. You can go here as well to like find a party. You can friend people. You know, add them. What you do is you're going to add, so if you're going to add friends, you're not typing in their name. What you're going to type in is you're going to type in, where was it? Let me see. I got to remember where I went. It's like your number, so hold on. Alright, so friends. Friend, default friend list, add a friend. Let's see, I gotta remember where I found it, where it was. Pretty sure, oh, information? Was it information? No, I'm pretty sure it was character. It's gotta be here. So there's family, there's that. Oh yeah, you can select titles too, so what you can do is come here to like all your owned, like boom, apply it. Now above my name it's got my title, my family, it's right here, like family, and then my name. Trying to remember where it was. It shows you like what you're, you know, the more you do, like the, you know, your percentage on there. Well, let's see. Been a little bit since I added somebody, but you'll have what, where was it? Let's see. Reloading, there's that. I wanted to show you guys where it was. Information. Not there. Character, skills, inventory, knowledge, find my item, settings. Oh, not that. I swear, I'm pretty positive. Oh, my information. Okay, so it's something, you're gonna have some little code thing. It's gonna be like, what is it called though? It should be displayed somewhere like in this area. They'll have a code that they gotta type in and it adds the person. So I don't know why I'm just having a brain fart right now. So you can also do like these up here. They have stuff going on too. You can, you know, enter this place if you want. They have a progression pass, you know, that you can get. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. So you got stuff up here to check out. You got stuff down here to check out. Unclaim all that. I mean, just tons and tons of stuff to do. But I can't remember what it was, but I know it's somewhere like community, friends. Let's see. I thought it was my information. My information. My information. Let's see. Social. So if you were gonna add a friend, let's see. New requests. Sent requests. Add group. You can make a group name. Like I said, I did a my friends one. You can add a friend. Into the family name you wish to add. Oh, okay, yeah. So until you, that's what it was. Okay, so when you're on here, your information. So when you go here to character, my information, this right here is what they'll type. But until you make a family name, you have to type whatever this code is here. So this is the family name is how you're going to send me a request. So when I'm running around, my family name is how you send me a request. You would type it like that and then boom. But yeah, so I mean it's cool. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, then yeah, hope to see you guys on the game. Be pretty dope. I'll show you really quick. So you come here to disconnect, but if you want to bring somebody else on the server, you can change to somebody and boom, bring them in. And like I said, you just tab through. I mean, as many characters as you have, you would just tab through. And you could be all kinds of stuff. So watch, I'll show you. So on here, the server for this one that I'm playing on. Oh, well, I was going to show you. So when you go to the main home screen, you launch it. The first ones are like gold. Those ones I'm playing my guardian chick, so the like axe chick on those ones. You can switch between them. You can move your character. So the first character you create is only going to be allowed to play in those ones. You can take them to a different one if you want. There's like a 10-minute server timeout from changing servers, so you can't just keep going back and forth. But you can take so right after that list, there's the first one with like an XP boost. That's where I'm playing this character on right now. So on my axe chick, when I get her leveled up enough, she'll get to a certain level and I won't be able to play on those servers anymore. I'll have to take her to a different one to continue, because those gold ones are more for like beginners and introductory level, you know, you learning how to play and so on and so forth. But like I said, hopefully everybody enjoyed. I'm glad I got the stuff worked out in the beginning, so that way the rest of the stream was clean, give you guys a good preview of the game and stuff. But thank you for everybody being here. Thank you, Othie, for rating me. I thank you for all the love and support. Much love to you all. Yeah, with that being said, like I said, I'm gonna end stream, so Nails Infinity, life never ends, and I'll see you guys on the next one.